Hello everyone to the video number 4 of my everyday challenge, 1500 minutes reading per 30 days, 1500 minutes listening to podcasts, and 1500 minutes of speaking to a video camera for the next 30 days. Not daily only 50 minutes of each. So if you multiply that all together, you'll get 1500. So usually what I start with is a timer, so I know when to stop, so I don't speak for good. So I don't speak for unlimited amount of time. So today actually I don't have a prepared topic to discuss most of the time as usual. So what we did previously with you is that we discussed many different very interesting things. Actually, I believe that this format, what it does, it really helps me to come up with new ideas, brainstorm, think through, and progress even. First of all, I wanted to say that it's been incredible. So it's now the end of the day 14 that I'm making videos daily, starting, doesn't matter, short, long-term videos, just any type of videos. So particularly right now I have this task of posting daily and short-form videos. So that is something I'm talking about right now. Long-term, like longer videos, are a different game. It's not the main game I'm playing right now, but it is the essential part of the bigger game. So I, at the moment, have 25 subscribers on YouTube, 7 subscribers on TikTok, and 2 my friends subscribers on Instagram. Instagram is really not going anywhere. The views are not, like, barely reaching 50, maybe 100, but that's the maximum it ever got. Like, there's definitely, like, 100% there's a difference in algorithms, which influences how far my video goes and how viral, and in general how much of popularity it gets. I'm sure that if I had on my Instagram like friends which I follow, for example, I have my normal account, which not normal anymore, but my old account, I have like 400 people following me. So even if I just moved those to my current new account, then I would already get much more views, and potentially those people, they would hit my videos to go even more far. But I don't really care about that as much. I just want to keep it the way it goes. I don't want to share with everyone what I'm doing right now. I really it's not, I don't want to show off this. And the only reason I see of me like sharing it with someone, like with my old account, for example, that would only be in this idea of showing it off to someone. Hey, I'm not here to show off, really. I'm just doing my stuff, and I better not be like disturbed at all about it. So I shared with who I wanted it to share, like with my closest people. That's all. That's enough. So also what I don't want is for my Russian friends to go and search for my videos on YouTube, because that would make my YouTube algorithms to think that my videos are in Russian, so it will start suggesting to the Russian audience, and then usually you're not getting, like, there is no monetization for Russian views. So therefore I must keep on going with English one, keep pushing it, and that's why also I ask all my friends who I did tell about it to don't watch my YouTube, because that will ruin my algorithms for YouTube. Instagram, I don't care. So Instagram is one thing, it really doesn't go anywhere. Like, it's 2 subscribers maybe is the reason why it's so bad. Maybe I do need to be more active on Instagram, like I do need to have threads, to communicate, to subscribe to people, chat, reach out, do all that stuff which I so much don't want to do and don't want to be doing. And definitely I don't want to like follow people so they follow me back, you know what I mean? Um, so I don't really know how to develop Instagram. That's a bit outside of my reach at the moment. I believe if we had at least few hundreds, that would make easier for different people to follow me. Second of all, um, having at least someone following you, it's already interesting because you don't know these people. I feel like Instagram feels more personal in a way. So when you follow someone, it's like you're entrusting your information about you, your life, your photos, so many things. When, for example, YouTube is just your account, no one knows you. You're just an account, and you went on someone, you subscribed. You, I don't even know how to see who subscribed to my channel, even if it's possible. So Instagram is different. You can go inside, you can text them, you can do so many stuff, so much stuff with the accounts, people who follow you. So maybe that's the reason why Instagram is kind of feels more personalized. They only follow you when they like it, when they really like it, and likes and everything also is very important here too. So yeah, Instagram. You know, I'll say this. I'm not here to try and develop every single social media for it to be developing at the same time. The best for me is YouTube, and I am so happy that YouTube is going well. That 25 subscribers, guys, that's big numbers, okay? That's not something small and irrelevant. No, it is very cool. 25 subscribers is amazing. Oh my god, I'm getting popular, guys. Might as well buy myself a Bugatti and color it in pink. Mm. The book I'm reading is so boring. It's so boring, guys. Oh my god, it's the fucking worst. Ah, shit. I cannot be reading it at this time. Like, really, I was trying to read it like at 11 in the evening. Forget it. Time waste. But I'm happy that I'm still pushing it. I'm not giving up on it. So this is the book, and I am here now. So you can do like this check to understand how much of the book is done. But I started reading it that like far not from here. Let me find it for you. The first page. If this is something different. This is like intro. We don't care about intro. We are big boys. So where is then the beginning of the book? My question is it before or after night? What is going on? Okay, okay, this is still intro. Oh my god, man, this guy speaks a lot. Really, why is he like? It's like it's, to me it feels like the author of this book is some kind of jerk who's like self-egoistic, like fucking jerking off on himself in the mirror. So fucking kind of like not egocentric, but like he's so confident in the way he writes, and he's like making stupid jokes and laugh about them, like, oh, man, you're not funny. Oh, okay, so this is where it starts. So half, kind of. So the first part I just skipped this one. I didn't care about it. I don't want to like. I just went straight to the book. So this was when the book started. So I read from 57 to 120, which is actually good, 70 pages. But still a lot to go, as you can imagine. This guy's insane. Well, let's see. I know that a lot of like in general, there is many great reviews about the book, so I'll also keep reading it. And until I make the full book, only then I'll be able to fully understand how actually good or bad the book was. I need my pen. It works to me as an anti-stress in my hands. So Instagram, fine, whatever, let it be. I don't like, again, as I said, I can't make all my social medias to pop off in the same time. I think the idea of like having one which is developing the most is best, and it's not really about having one, not having another. Like if you have accounts on different ones and you just have links and you do the same stuff for all of them, then you will eventually be gaining followers on each one of them if you gain some followers at least in one of them. So it's kind of a mutual game here. So that's why I'm not really thinking about it as much. I'm happy that at least somewhere it goes well. I'm very surprised, to be honest, that YouTube has gone so good. Again, I'm not sure if it's good or not. Like, I don't know what good means. I think there is like different layers to this. It depends from the kind of content you create. It depends from uh, the proficiency, like how good are you in what you're doing. Depends from some other factors like current trends and of course the language of your videos. Now at the moment we are speaking of English, of course. So I'm really am not sure whether it is good or not, but to me it's good. To me it's good. I'm happy about it. I'm happy with what I see, and I think that that's what matters, and what matters most is that I like the process. I'm happy to do it. happy to record daily videos and post them and get some kind of feedback, share my ideas, and be able to keep them somewhere. Because later on, my kids will see it one day, and that will be fun to do, especially if it goes somewhere more. I have big dreams. The more I talk about it, the more videos I watch of popular podcasters like Chris Williamson, the more it inspires me to keep going and to dream bigger. For example, I started to think that what if it was my full-time thing? Like, more daily, I started thinking about it. Not about this even, but about the fact that I actually can get there. I think that what if I continue to do the same amount of work daily for the next year? Well, I'm definitely gonna get somewhere, right? And I wonder how it works, if there is any accumulating effect on YouTube, meaning the more videos I have, the more subscribers I have, the more views I have on my shorts, therefore the more subscribers I have, and because I have more subscribers and more views and more videos, I keep having more subscribers and more views. So maybe, I hope that how it works. I really don't want to face any stagnation. Um, that's the sound of our washing machine in the kitchen. So yeah, I don't want. I'm afraid to face the stagnation at the early stage. For example, let's say if I just stop growing, or if it starts going really slow. But again, like, what is it slow? Like, let's say if I get up to 100 subscribers, that's already crazy. If I get to 100 subscribers, or no, let's say I double my results and I have 50 subscribers. So first of all, and then let's say I double my results, I gain 25 more subscribers in 2-3 days. Imagine, like, few days until the end of the week. Cool, I'm like so energized, everything. And then I'm stuck. 50 subscribers for the next 2 weeks. I'm like, what is going on? I don't think it can happen, to be honest. Like, I really don't think it's possible. I feel like if there is a nice, interesting idea, there is a nice hook, the nice name, and it's daily posted, like, it's inevitably that you will have some more views. I think that at least what's good in my views and in my videos is that it's possible to watch it. Like, it's possible. The quality is good enough. Like, it's not perfect. There's so many things which could be developed, but it's good enough. It has the it has subtitles, it has normal titles, it has some idea, and then uh, like, I look okay, I speak good English, so it's easy to understand what I'm saying, and I have fun ideas, and in general I look like not the ugliest person in the world. So I think that makes my look also in a way a little attractive, and I have a good body. Okay, it could be better, definitely, but I have an alright body. Like, I'm not out of shape. So I believe all this, and also I'm Russian, so I can be bold in my phrases and sentences, in my statements as well. Um, and I have a great goal. My goal is to just inspire people and help them to be better versions of themselves. So I think that when you serve a higher goal, there's something what inspires you, and what inspires me is inspiring others. And I do have a vision for the future and how I see it later on. Again, with my idea of helping people to develop themselves through some kind of video calls, which will be recorded. And I find it also exciting and interesting to try and to do. I'm not sure where to find those people, what countries those people are going to be from, but I really want to do it, and I'm ready to do it for free, at least for the first 10, and then, guys, we need cash flow. Cash flow is very important in any sort of business we're doing, so don't judge me. In the end, if I knew that there would be no way I could make money out of it, like there would be no way, I don't think I would spend my time on it, like really. Like it's like just recording videos to my, I don't know, to Pinterest, to VK. Yeah, people can see it, but if in the end I can't get the like cash result out of it anyhow, even for advertisement, then what's the point? Like in the end, we all need to survive and we all need to make our lives, and we all have financial goals, and it's normal. It's part of it. So yeah, the fact that it's 12:40 a.m. when I'm making this video is like, man, why? Well, today in general, I'd say it wasn't the easiest day, and I kind of delayed reading. Because I was just tired after work, and yeah, it's just kind of stuck up. So that's why I'm filming it this late, and yeah, I should definitely do some more videos when I'm recording it not as late as now. Ooh, that was good. Okay, so I was talking about financial. Oh yes. So what I wanted to add is that in the same time, it is something I enjoy. I really am getting so much fun doing it. It's amazing, and I'm very happy that it's something what can be on opposite. Cool. I think it's again inevitable. If you are doing something and you are fun at what you're doing, and people like watching you, like you're good at it, and people like watching you, they like commenting it, being a part of it, then eventually um, it's only about the format, it's only about the image, which the message, yeah, that's important. It's only about after that, like after people follow you and watch you and like engage with the content, then the most what matters is the message your channel is bringing, the message your videos are about. and if it's and then it develop it depends from the fields. So if it's something that is very valuable for businesses, then you would get a certain amount of attention from certain companies who would be willing to be advertised at your page. And the same with every other field. And some fields are more paying higher checks, which is not a secret, than others. For example, if you take investment banking, something with finance, financial products, then of course the attention is much, it has bigger value than, for example, comparing to just basic food products or clothes, like not high brands, but like normal clothes, or just any certain mediocre type of product, service. So that said, um, it still proves the fact that anything what you're doing nowadays can be monetized if it's something that has to do online, even if it's just a travel blog from, like for example, I saw one guy on Instagram, he had like 14,000 subscribers, and he was no, I think he had 25, yeah, and he was trying to reach 100. Well, good luck to him. And everything what he was doing is just posting some fun content. He was posting nice reels which are interesting to watch, and which are entertaining, funny, cool, positive. That's cool. So if the person is feeling like doing that, for example, which I never really felt of doing, like I don't like to film as much, like I don't travel as much, so I think my life is more boring. I'm more into self-development perspective, like I want to develop, think, or do challenges, become the fucking mind guru, and help people, inspire them from a different perspective. So yeah, but again, you don't need to do what I'm doing to get followers and etc. You can do whatever it is that you're finding interesting, and you will find your audience, and there will be people who will be interested in your type of content, whatever it is. So, yep, it's only important here to stay consistent. I must drink some water. I am thirsty. A great song is stuck in my head since early morning. Am I dreaming? Am I so fragile? I feel beaten, and I can't give up. I can't give up. Yeah, that's all. Also today I got the idea that by the time I, let's say, move to my own apartment and I have certain amount of money which I am happy to invest in different fields, I will make my own room, and then I will make it possible for me to record myself somehow as a music, because I feel like I have a lot to say I have a lot of energy, and I'd love to inspire even more people through music. Music is something what spoke to me when I was at my lowest and I needed it. And then I found a great artist which helped me to just kick off and strive for the moon, strive for the stars, not even the moon, even higher. He helped me to understand that I am capable of becoming whoever I want to become. And that was the moment when the shift happened in my entire life, in my entire identity. I was like, wow, I can do much greater things. So, yeah, then it took me 5 years, okay, less, 4 years to get where I am now, to actually start doing something I like. Because for another 3 years after, I could not really tell what is it that I want. I just found out that I can want things at the first place. I was like, whoa. So I can choose, I have a choice. That's what that was the realization I got. And with that realization, it took me another 3 years to understand myself, to understand what I want, to understand that I do want to send a bigger picture, that I love communities, that I like sharing my ideas and thoughts, that I like to inspire people, and that I want tougher ways to develop. Then I realized that, okay, I need to move in this direction, and here it is, my own YouTube channel, which I'm developing, and it's developing, and it's growing. If you look on the percentage, then it's huge compared to zero. It's like 1 million percentage already. It's just insane. So that's great. My friend today, he asked me. He didn't really ask me. He more said it as a statement that, hey man, like I kinda need your energy, your perspective now, your vibe. And I'm like, I was like, so what is it that you're dealing with, going through, and what is it that you're missing, you think, and like what's so much so important, like so unique about my vibe? And then he said that the way I move, it's more like from the fun, easy side, like it looks, I'm creating a picture that it's fun, that I'm enjoying it, I'm, I'm moving, and my fuel is joy. Whereas the fuel of my friend is anger and dissatisfaction and more anger. So I talked to him and I was like, you see, I believe that even if you would place us, like if even if we would just change each other's shoes, I would still be happy as fuck. Like it would still look like I'm doing something amazing, that it's some kind of external factors that make me the way I am. But in the end, it's, as I also told him, it's not about external factors, but it is about internal interpretations of situations which happen to you in your life. So you can take two people, put them in the same situation, and one person will be happy, profoundly happy, and another person will be completely opposite, fucking depressed. So it depends a lot on not only on our consciousness and the like something what we can control, like our mind, the way we think about things, what are those activities that we are choosing, for example, yeah, later on. So in the same time, there is also things which we cannot control, like our genes, our the way our body works. And for example, some people are naturally more happy than others. By the way, that's a real fact that scientifically proved, and it has to do with hormones, and that some people have more hormones, some people have less hormones. So some people are more likely to stress about things than others, especially those whose parents have survived through some sort of very huge traumatic experience. So the genes got modified while they were still processed a, as a cell, and later on, when they are born already, they inherit certain stress factors, and unfortunately, it happens. So you need to differentiate here where it is something what you can control, where it is something what you can't control. But in my opinion, even if it is something what you cannot control and you are a person who maybe, whatever, like the thing is, that can you really know for sure which person you are? Are you the person who is more happy, or are you the person who is naturally less happy? I don't think there is a proper way to know it. So in the end, I'd say that the most important is just to stay positive. Learn to be positive. It's a skill. Treat it like a new language. You need to have daily practice. You need to use it, and eventually you will get there. Right? You'll speak the language freely, and it will be the language you'll be thinking on. For example, right now I don't think of the words I'm saying. I'm just thinking and saying in the same time. Whereas if I would go back in time and, for example, yeah, like I'm on autopilot completely with my speaking. Of course, I'm trying to make the best out of it, and because we are here to progress and to develop. But in the same time, I remember myself like 10 years ago. I would not speak a word of English. Like it would be really difficult for me. I would have to think a lot. I was happy when I would understand certain phrases from the song, but that is yeah, that is what why languages, why English. Because I was speaking of language as an emotion, like the way you treat happiness. Maybe what I was trying to say that I am fluent now, but it would take me ages to learn to get fluent. So the same probably applies for happiness. By the way, little thought here. I feel like not my English, but my speaking skills have improved throughout the last 4 days now. And I'm saying this because I've learned to, first of all, build normal, grammatically correct sentences. Really, I think that's something where I had a little shift. Why it happened? Because I am thinking through what I'm saying, so I'm paying more attention to it. So I'm trying to build the right sentences. So it already helped me to do so. Wow, it's been only 4 days and I already see some progress. And not only in myself, but also in the way I feel, by the way. I feel so happy. You know, my girlfriend said it. She was like, "You look so happy recently." And I am, because I'm finally doing what I like. Really, I didn't know what is it that I want to do for like long 3 years. 4 years, like all my life. At 18, I started thinking about it. At 21, then I turned 21. I still didn't really know where I was when I turned 21. What, I think I had a party that was one of the, or maybe not. No. I turned 21 while I was in Switzerland working, and I was by myself. I went to an Italian restaurant and I had myself a pizza. Yeah, I had a pizza. And that's how my 21 went. That was nice. So since then, no, back then I still didn't know what is it exactly that I want to be doing. I kind of was thinking in that direction, but I still didn't know for sure. So the only actual I didn't know until I started. That's kind of a cool thing because as soon as I realized that this is something what I want to be doing, then I just went for it immediately. Because previously I would think that I want to do it not from the fact that I actually like it's something what I find interesting, but I was thinking that I just wanna do something what I think is easy, and also I knew that I would not be able to commit and stay as consistent as needed, so I didn't wanna be disappointed in myself that I won't be able to stay consistent, and also I was scared to have bad results. So instead I chose to not do anything. I must check if it's still on. It says I have 10%. It's not charging. Why it's not charging? Okay, it's charging now. Guys, we are safe. Thanks God I checked it. It was already 4%. Then I checked it, so it would just go off. Well, still though, unbelievable. I have only 7 minutes left on the time. That's quite cool. Yeah, it's much easier than it looks to speak for 50 minutes. You know, when you get into this state, into this flow of talking, then you kind of have more things and more things and more things to discuss. Um, I'm not sure whether it's the same for everyone, or is it just me and my own skill, aka talent, which would be nice to think so, but it's difficult to say because so not many people are doing. Like I don't know anyone who would sit for 50 minutes straight and just speak to a camera. What I also realized, one of my bigger insights, again after I understood that this is something what I want to do, as soon as I realized that I can stay consistent, that what if? I think what helped me is asking myself, what if I stay consistent for 1 month? Just for 1 month. Let's see where I'll be by the end of 1 month. And I think having, like, making yourself little challenges, like small and just tiny, is very helpful in case you're willing to build a habit. That's really, really, really helpful. It's also if you're willing to break certain habit. Oh wow, so it works both ways. Like, for example, when I wanted to stop, as I said, drinking alcohol and consu- sorry, and consuming nicotine, I gave myself a challenge to not do it for the next year until the end of year. It was 2nd of January. I don't remember which year, 2023 maybe. And damn, that's impressive. So anyway, back to a point. So I did myself a challenge to not do it for the next year. So then I had the time in my mind, like I knew it's going to be a whole year, so it's probably gonna take a lot of time. But it was cool. Like I went through it quite okay. And then when I was speaking to myself about finally sitting down and making videos, what what helped me is thinking, what if I was consistent? And then I said, yeah, for how long? Like for a month? Yeah, just for a month. And then I went okay for it. And now I'm doing it. And now I am consistent. I'm actually crazy consistent. I'm really consistent, like with the full process. So I'm developing this inner confidence that I can do shit. And it's really cool. It's kind of pointless to start any new topic right now. Yeah, because it's 2 minutes left. So instead, let me summarize current situation. So it's been 14 days in total of me making short form videos, and I got some sort of result, which is already 25 subscribers, 13,000 of views in total for YouTube, and some more views on TikTok and Instagram altogether, which did give me a good start to work with. So surely I can continue if with the 0 subscribers account these are the numbers I'm getting. I think then it's great. Then I'm doing pretty good, and I should keep doing it, and eventually I'll be able to scale it even more. And I really do have this inner thoughts and wishes to try this idea with inspiring people through like a video call or something. That really sounds interesting. Like, imagine hopping on a call with someone and being like, hey, so what's up? What is it that you're experiencing? Tell me, and let's discuss it. Let's see how maybe I can help you. Maybe, hopefully. I'll do it. This weekend, I'll try to sit down and work through it. Okay, guys. I just don't want to wake up my neighbors by this. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate any of you who is watching right now this part of the video. If you do, reach out to me and I want to see you. I want to know you. You're my friend at this point. So thank you very much. Cheers.